Hey everyone, it's Melissa from Stairway to the Stars. We're gearing up for our first week of classes that starts tomorrow. We're going to do a quick walkthrough of the studio so that our new friends know where everything is, and then we'll just talk a little bit about drop off and pickup. So when you're dropping off these first few weeks, feel free to walk your kiddo in and get them to their classroom. Once they get more comfortable, it's completely fine to just send them in the front door and we'll get them where they need to go. So when you're coming in the front door into the lobby, you will see that we have a bank of cubbies right here. And this bank of cubbies is for them to put their shoes in, and then they can also put their jacket in it if they would like. They can also wear their jacket with them up to their studio and leave it on a hook or in a cubby up there. Either way is totally fine. And oftentimes parents take their shoes and coat back out with them if the same parent is picking up at the end of the night, just to kind of alleviate some of your chaos. And then also on the tops of these cubbies is the lost and found. So we actually already have a shirt up there from our competition kiddos. So when we have shirts or coats or things like that are left behind, we will put them on top of the cubbies. If we have lost dance shoes, those will go to the office in a Ziploc bag with the day that they were left here, just to make them a little bit easier to find. So when you're coming in the front door, our studios are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3 are the primary ones that you need to worry about. So Studio 1 is our tumbling studio. So if your child has tumbling first, they will go in this door right here. And then once you go through this door, you're going to go up to the top of these stairs and to the very end of the hall. And on the very end of the hall, there's a door on the right, and that is the door into our tumbling studio. It has coat hooks outside of it if you would like to use those for your coat or your dance bag. And it also has its own restroom. Also, if you arrive and you need to go to the restroom, or you have a sibling with you that needs to go to the restroom, or a parent, you'll also use these stairs, go upstairs. You'll take the first door on the right and then the door on the left, and then there is what we call a public restroom. It's not in a studio, so it's available for everybody to use. If your first class is in Studio 2, so you would have, ballet, jazz, or tap, and you would sort of be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you will go into here. So Studio 2 also has its own restroom, and then it has a shortcut stairs up to the upstairs that we often have them use to go from class to class if they have class upstairs. And you can see we're already all set up to get new shoes on everyone. This is our access to our basement studio, which is currently only used by our competition kiddos. And then if you have a little and they are going to go to creative dance, preschool ballet, jazz and tap, or preschool ballet and tap, kindergarten ballet, jazz and tap, or the Thursday classes with Megan Craig, you're going to use these stairs. So these stairs go up and they end up in our office. So you're coming on up the stairs and you see our dance wear and dance bags that we have for sale. Just a reminder, all of the sales of all of our dance wear benefits our scholarship program. And then you will also see our snacks. So if you have a punch card or you have money with you, we have refrigerated and counter snacks available. And there's a video about that as well. So then this is Studio 3. This is where the bulk of our littles go and some of our bigs. But in terms of new people, our creative dancers and preschool's kindergartners go in here, and it has its own restroom as well. And then it has access directly across the hall. So our littles who start out in tumbling, when they have come up the stairs, that is those stairs I showed you earlier. And then this is that door on the right, and this is our tumbling studio. And so if they come to tumbling first, they will come here. And then if they have class downstairs, we will send them down these stairs and through the lobby to their studio. But if they have class upstairs, like our preschoolers or our kindergartners, then we will send them just across the hall into this studio. So it all works out really well. We have a pretty good system for getting everyone where they need to go. And then this first door on the right used to be an apartment, but we took it over So we do have a washer dryer, and then we have a kitchen that especially our competition kiddos that are here for a long time use. And then we do have a student lounge area for our kids that are here for a really long time and sometimes maybe have a little break in between. And then this is our tumbling storage room, still a little bit under construction. And then in here we have our public restroom. If you have littles that are with you and need to go to the restroom, or you need to go to the restroom before your class starts. And then this winds around and just comes right back into our office. So then at pickup time, we are very disciplined about making sure that everybody has their shoes in their dance bag when they come down the stairs. And if they've brought their coat up, they'll have their coat on as well. Otherwise, they will come down these stairs or down those hallway stairs from the tumbling studio to meet you in the lobby. And you can also kind of feel free to wait out on the sidewalk. The size of our lobby is small and it does get crowded really quick. When you come to the first night of classes this week, feel free to come up to our front studio, which for the first 2 weeks is used to, you can kind of start getting our shoes all sorted out. But we also have a photo op. So this year our recital is called Life is Sweet. It's all about candy and donuts and love and all the good things. And so we do have a photo op. And then there will also be identical little pictures like that are sitting on the floor will be downstairs out front if you would rather take a picture out on the sidewalk. So please feel free to do that and tag us at Stairway to the Stars. So we are really looking forward to this week. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions, and we will see you soon. Thanks so much.